pull back and I will keep rocking. That's what a woman wants, right? And I will leave you. And once you gone, I don't ever go back. A little attitude.
What's good? You already know what's popping. It's Taekwon, King Free in the building.
Yes, sir.
It's King Talk episode 5.
Straight talk.
We definitely gonna drop some jewels on y'all, get it popping.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Hold. I'll let you.
Go ahead, let them know what's up.
I got you. I'm kind of excited today, bro. You know, it's King Free, episode 5. You know, we at it. Coming back tonight with some more jewels, some more game.
Yes,
y'all know what's up, bro. So King Free _302. You already know what's going on, man. I'm ready to start cooking, man. We got some interesting topics today, bro.
We definitely do. Last time we was talking, we had to drop some knowledge on the politics, the political side of what we got going on.
Yeah.
And even looking at it today, though, it's a lot of men out here that be fronting. You know what I'm saying? They may be putting on a certain image or acting a certain way, but in reality, that's not necessarily who they is at heart.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And like, even us touching on that, it's a whole lot of reasons why, you know, even being around men and me being one, you know what I'm saying? The reasons behind all this insecurities, the fronting, and, you know, just putting on this persona, trying to be something that you're not. And what's the biggest thing out of it, like, men not understanding, like, yo, that's going to come back out. That's going to reflect it. Because whatever you put out there, you got to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So all that capping and all that fronting, eventually, like, that shit just gonna get caught up with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real big on words and what come out your mouth and things like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever, you know what I'm saying, write no check your mouth can't cash. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like all that talking and all that front, and it's a lot of confusion out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's affecting other people. And that's one of the biggest reasons why we even bringing it up, because, you know, men, they play a heavy role just in the community, period. So, you know what I'm saying? So what you do, what you say, and how you act reflects, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people. You know what I mean? So just that type of issue and what's going on, yeah, it needs to be talked about. You know, we definitely gonna break that shit down today. So it's like, even from experience, you know, me understanding men, like, I could kind of see it and just see how often it's getting portrayed out here, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like, what make it a big issue? Because any type of relationship, you spark it off and you lying, like, you already set the tone on, like, you know, where this relationship is going to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your intentions. And, you know, women like to give you the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, like, why would he lie? Why would he bullshit? But what's also fucking us up, men lie so damn much. When you find a thorough one who do come around, it's just like, bro, like,
it's hard to believe it.
It's hard to believe it. You know, I meet women off top, and it's just like, no, you lying. Oh, you I know you still fucking with your baby mamas, and you know what I'm saying? It's the same. It seems like it's the same fucking script,
right?
You know, and I come across so many women that's, I hate the word damaged, but they done been through so much. It's just like, it's damn near impossible for them to trust a man.
There's a lot of trauma and shit that they got.
It is. And at a point in time, facts. But on top of that, like, you know, when I'm starting to see, like, I used to get on women like, yo, like, that's your old relationship, like, get over it type shit. But I'm a man, so you know what I'm saying? I might kick it like that, but lately, just hearing these stories and what the fuck these women be going through and shit like that.
It's changing your perspective?
It changed my perspective the whole nine. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta get on top of these men, like, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna put this shit out there. We gonna talk about it today, because again, like, this lying, this fronting, this portraying, and I say being disrespectful, you know what I'm saying? Just because we can definitely add that shit in there too, because you doing that, you know, like I said, especially to these women, you know, and that play a big part in our community too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the lack of respect for these women, because they need it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, you need women on your team. You need women around your circle just because of that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can easily hang out with 20 to 30 niggas a day, but it's just like, I'm not getting nothing done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I think women, they go a whole lot harder because of that discipline. You know what I'm saying? They know what they need to do, and they get on top of that shit without somebody having to be on their heels and shit. So it's like, with that being said, like, yeah, like, today we definitely gonna point that out, as far as just like, yeah, these men out here putting up a front, doing too much, lying, you know what I'm saying? Just to try to, I don't know, might have some hidden agenda or some shit like that, but that's what honestly, what I don't really understand, like, you know what I'm saying, the whole point is doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, bro, you can sit up here in front all you want.
It's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah, what's in the dark is gonna come to light.
And I think what it stems from too is a lack of self-respect within or with self. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespecting women and you putting a certain amount of energy into disrespecting women, you don't necessarily respect yourself. You don't value yourself as a man.
That's a fact.
Because if that energy you're directing towards yourself is not 100% and it's not valued, you're not gonna value the next person, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, your mom, the shorty you rocking with, or any women, period.
Nah, that's
It's a
right.
lack of self-respect.
That's a fact. And then one of the biggest things I don't like, and I see on a regular, is like, you know, men, like, they real big on people respecting, like, the women in their family. You know what I'm saying? When it come to their mama, their sister, or let alone their daughter. But on the flip side, like, you out here disrespecting somebody else's mom, daughter, and everything. They don't understand, like, the karma that's going to come behind that shit. We not thinking out here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you being honest, you know what I'm saying, you stand on your truth, that's going to last longer in the long run. Like, you know what I'm saying? So all that front end being disrespectful and shit like that, I also know it stems from, again, like, men not processing shit, not thinking, like, long term. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, like, a lot of men out here, they definitely emotional and things like that.
Spur of the moment type thing.
Spur of the moment type shit. Like, you're not thinking before you speak.
And that's one of the biggest reasons why we need to continue having these conversations and putting the energy out there to shed light on what's going on and the type of men that are putting out a certain energy to where they may look at a woman and be like, well, nah, I ain't really fucking with shorty. I'm gonna put this energy towards her, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get some slack behind the energy that you're putting out.
Yeah, you and essentially, like, you playing with her. You know what I'm saying? That goes back to the whole thing about you know, these dudes coming out here, the lying, the front, and all that plays a big part in that. You know what I'm saying? So that whole dynamic with these dudes, and, you know, again, like, and I'm gonna put this on the women too. Paying attention to these dudes, because the signs is there.
And it's a two-way street, taking accountability on both sides. It's as a man and as a female.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So again, like, women, like, anybody who even goes through some bullshit, even with a man, like, I always say, like, the biggest thing from that is you gotta take something from it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to learn from this shit. You know, so again, so it don't happen again. You have to be in a toxic relationship to know what a toxic relationship is. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and be like, you know, you can try to duck it, but again, like, these dudes and even women, they can manipulate the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But again, like, once you go through it again, the whole purpose is not to go through it. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to go through that shit twice. So, you know, I look at it like, you know, it's a gift and a curse when you go through certain shit like that. Because, like, you know, we all went through our fair share of some bullshit, some toxic relationships. But again, I wouldn't be sharp as I am right now if I didn't fucking go through it. So it's like, now I know what I'm going to put up with and what I'm not going to put up with. You know what I'm saying? So again, and like what I'm going to attract. And a little shit that I can avoid. Because being honest, that's going to win shit in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, if you say something, you're going to have to stand on it.
You're going to have to back that shit up.
You're going to have to back it up. And then whoever you dealing with, it can be like a group of people that you working with, or even in a relationship with a woman, like, they going to hold you accountable for what the fuck you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, with that, the honesty and everything, that really keeps the peace. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lie once, you're gonna have to do it again. Then you're gonna have to. Then eventually you're gonna lie so much you might start believing that bullshit.
You dig yourself deeper into your own.
And it's gonna make the whole situation a whole lot even worse. So, you know, and I'm talking from experience. You know what I'm saying? Because I had my fair share of bullshitting, playing with women and things like that. But you know, the whole journey was for me to learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
It's an experience.
It's an experience. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I was younger, the whole nine, all that shit. But at the same time, like, it defeats the purpose if I don't learn from it.
Right.
No matter what I go through with a woman, any situation, bro, like, I'm learning something from it. I gotta take my time out to process it and reflect on certain shit so I know how to go about it a different way. Because especially if I didn't like it and I got a bad feeling from it, I'm not going through that shit again.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And again, if I do, that's on me. Because again, I know who I am and what I'm in control of. You know what I'm saying? So any little thing that I go through, paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? So being honest, being real, you know what I mean? And just, even as I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take that knowledge in, you know what I'm saying, and practice it. Because there's a bunch of people out here with information and shit, and they know the information, but they don't practice it.
Yeah, they're just talking about it.
You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation last
Yeah,
night.
that was last night. You know what I'm saying? They may believe or say something, and they actually believe in it in that moment.
Yeah.
But after that conversation is being had, after you had this discussion with somebody that's intellectual, an hour later or the next day, you back to, you know what I'm saying?
Back to the
fronting
same
on it.
shit. The same shit.
It ain't genuine.
Facts. And people use this as an excuse as the people that's around. And it's some truth behind what I'm about to say, but at the same time, it's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? They use the people that's around them why they don't change certain ways, certain habits, and shit like that.
You use it as a crutch.
Definitely as a crutch. As a crutch. It's just like, you know, I don't put nobody on blast, you know what I'm saying? But even last night when we had that conversation, like, for some reason, like, when we get around people, like, they want to be healthy. They want to get on top of their game. And that's what we here for. Yeah, I don't mind that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But when you coming to me, like, I never press what I believe on nobody else. Either you going to listen or you not. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, like, you know, I'm not in here trying to convince and
come off all preaching.
Hell nah. We ain't doing that. So it's cool when people come up to me and be like, you know what, I'm thinking about changing this and how I eat and doing this and doing that, because it's like, you know, the benefits from it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living proof, you know, because most people, they seen how I came up and just what I was on, what I was doing to the transformation now. They just like, you know, they respect that.
Right.
Because it's a huge difference. But when you coming out here and then, like I said, when you come up to me and saying you want to change this, and then the first thing you do is making up an excuse, like, no disrespect, but I didn't understand this last night. Like, you know, Shorty said she wanted to go vegan, but she can't because of her kids, you know, and it'd be hard because they don't know what they're gonna eat. But I tell people this all the time. That's the best part about the fucking journey.
Yeah, it's going through the journey, experiencing the journey.
Because if you knew how it was gonna go, it's gonna take the whole thrill out of it. You know what I'm saying? The whole purpose is to learn from this shit. Like, you're not gonna have it all figured out. Anybody who's doing a transition and trying something different, bruh, it's called a fucking process. And no matter what you do, you can't skip that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, go ahead and get it out the way. Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because again, everything that you go through is a learning lesson. And once you look at it like that, your whole life and your perspective on certain things will change. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, back to what we talking about with this insecurity shit. You know what I'm saying? And living in your fucking truth.
Right.
Because most people, most men out here trying to front because, again, they want a certain type of attention. They trying to, you know what I'm saying, impress the wrong people when you can just be it's somebody out here for everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you can really be yourself and somebody's gonna fuck with that. But again, like, we don't have enough people out here, like, you know, showing other people love and things like that. So that's where it stems from for most people out here fronting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who the fuck you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Because again, everybody's not gonna be honest up front. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, in the beginning, it's like you selling a car or something.
And that's what I was gonna say. It can easily be manipulative. You know what I'm saying? You can come to a person with a certain energy off rip or initially, and the energy may be pure.
Yeah.
But that's just off rip. That's just the first interaction or the first conversation.
Facts.
2 days, you know what I'm saying, a few days go by and something has altered or something has changed. Because the initial conversation, it was pure, but after the fact, it's like, nah, that ain't who you really is.
Give me an example of somebody that you came across that, you know what I'm saying, like, I say female wise, like, that might have just did something similar to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might come up, and you know they was fronting. You know what I'm saying? And like, why you think they was doing that?
I'll say the last restaurant I went to, you know what I'm saying, there's a shorty who I was talking to.
Oh, what do you do? So when you went to the restaurant, what do you do? So I know the people want to know. What do you do outside of King Tom, player?
Outside of this, I'm a photographer, the filmmaker. So, you know, I got a bunch of promo videos, clothing line. Shout out to Black University.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I went to this spot, and it was a restaurant, a little brunch spot, and I go in there. You know what I'm saying? That put the information out, like, yo, I do videos. I'm a photographer, and I was gonna show her some of the work I did.
Yeah.
And she came to me like, okay, but she kind of like brushed it off a little bit and gave me her card.
Yeah.
But when she did that, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking at her and I'm going off of her energy, and I can tell it wasn't genuine, it wasn't pure. So,
yeah,
and
that's most people, you know, especially like business owners and shit like that. Like, we can come all tight. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how it is. And again, like, you know, that's something that I was working with. You know what I'm saying? My damn self being a business owner, just watching where my money going, watch where I spend it. Because again, like as entrepreneurs, you taking risks. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that stability to be like, you know what I'm saying? I know this is gonna be. I know the bread gonna come, but we don't know when it's coming. Like I know the 1st and the 5th every month. Like you know what I'm saying? I got a check coming in the joint. Like I only eat if I go out here and go get it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I get that part, and you know how some people like that might come off like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Outside of that, I know you got some spicy shit, bro. Like what's up with your love, like man? What's up with these females? And give me an experience when you had with a woman, like, you know what I'm saying, might have did some bullshit and it backfired. Cause I can give you some examples, bro. You know
I ain't no front. I say the last relationship I was in.
Don't hold back, bro.
No. It was like it wasn't as genuine as I wanted it to be. You know what I'm saying? As far as the dynamic of us two.
Elaborate.
So the conversation that, you know what I'm saying, me and my partner was rocking and having.
Yeah. I know what you about to say, bro. Hey, bro, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We'll go ahead and get spicy on here. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like you about to say BM, you know, but
you know
hey, let's keep it P, though. Let's keep it P.
It's love.
Let's keep it P, bro. Yeah. Let's keep it P, bro. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we love her. That's a fact. So
I look at that relationship like again, it was a learning experience and it was a learning lesson. You know what I'm saying? We learned from each other. She learned from me, I learned from her. But at the same time, I looked at it like because we kind of got into our joint and it happened fast and at a fast pace.
Yeah.
The after effects of it ain't get to where, you know, I would have wanted it to get to.
That sounds like a big ass learning lesson, bro.
That's exactly what it was.
You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm a man, and I'm gonna tell you from experience too. Like it's been some scenarios when I go up to a woman, I ain't gonna necessarily I was fronting, but it's just like, well, look, I say this. I'm positive, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna come up like, and don't nobody gas me how I'm gonna gas me, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm gonna approach a woman like I'm that nigga, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that. But one thing I learned even as a teenager, all that fronting shit though, like I'm not going up to no woman and be like, hey, look, queen, I'm about to take you to Aruba. I got that. Like, yeah, I'm up, I'm about to do all this because again, like she gonna hold you to it, and the moment you don't do it, nigga, she gonna look at you different. Then the respect is gone. But if I come up to you on some humble shit and just be like, hey, look, you know, I got this going. I'm still going to be positive, but I'm still going to be real because, hey, look, queen, I ain't about to shove here in front of you and say you no fucking dream. This is what I got going on. This is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, they going to rock with it because they look at it like, look, it's the honesty behind it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
gonna front. I think I told you this before, but sometimes, and I looked at it afterwards, like, do you feel like we can come off as being too honest? You think it's a thing as being too honest with a joke? Yeah,
in certain scenarios, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't want to say too much. You know what I'm saying? That shit, don't ask, don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell them enough to, like, you know what I'm saying, to go off or something. So you got an idea, but I'm not gonna sit up here and just be blatantly like truthful. Like I'm just gonna be blurting out shit like, yeah, you know, I had sex a couple days ago. You ain't even asked me. Like, I only had sex with this amount of girls and shit like that. And, you know, this time, it ain't. Come on, dog. You a man, bro. You ain't got to do all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? She don't ask you, then don't tell. You know what I'm saying? You tell what's necessary. But, and the same thing on my end. I ain't going to ask. You know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially about your previous experience. I'm going to be the judge off that on how you acting. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell me no shit. You can't finesse me. So all the women out there, like, you know what I'm saying? If you on some bullshit, I'm going to spot it. I'm going to peep it. I'm going to peep it. You can't run no game with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but some women do be playing. You know what I mean? But you can kind of like...
like an idea. You can get an idea.
Like, you said give you an idea?
No, I said you can get an idea.
Nah, hell yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like, they might be talking too much. You gotta pay attention to the people who talk a lot. And I tell women this all the fucking time, bro, because I got women coming up to me like, yeah, you know, I met this guy. He told me he owned 3 businesses. He do this, and, you know, he got a horse and a jet in his backyard. Right. And I'm like, queen, like, come on, bro. Like, somebody thorough. This is how I look at it. Say that was the case. I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I telling you this shit and I didn't ask you? You know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't ask me. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, I tell women that too. If a man just out of nowhere just start just putting out shit like, oh, he got this going on, he about to do this, he about to do that, like, yeah, 9 times out of 10 he fronting. Because like, even with this, the podcast, we got the clothing line, you know what I'm saying? Any company that we ever started, I'm not putting it on blast, I'm not saying it, I'm not telling no girl, hey look, da-da-da-da-da, like I'm about to do this, like nah, like you'll see it when you see
Facts,
it. And if you around,
I agree 100%.
facts. If you around, you gonna see it too. And and that goes back to being genuine and honest, because it's just like, again, I'm not trying to put on a show and no fronting like that. I'm doing this shit for me.
From the heart, I got you.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep being honest and being respectful, because understand this. I don't care if you're religious or whatever the fuck you want. Karma's karma. You know what I'm saying? Go out here and do some nut shit, do some bad shit, and you know it's gonna catch up with you. It might not hit you instantly, but it's gonna come back around. So you know what I'm saying? But that goes on everything. That's just the law of the universe. I don't give a fuck what it is. Whatever you say, whatever you do, you gotta be prepared for that to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So be honest, be respectful. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna go a long way. I'm not gonna sit up here and preach and say a bunch of corny shit, but that's just real. You know what I'm saying? That's game. You know what I'm saying? You can avoid a whole lot of bullshit just by being real. Because I look at it like this: if you a man, bro, like why the fuck you gotta lie anyway? You know what I'm saying? You scared of the truth? You scared what's gonna happen? And I tell niggas that I'm like, bro, you ain't gotta lie to your girl, bro. That's what you want. That's what you want to do. Then do it. You gotta tippy toe around your woman and lie and do all this weird ass shit, bro. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really, it's hard to respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you're not standing on what the fuck you say you gonna do.
Right.
If you say, hey, look, Queen, I'm just gonna be with you. I'm not gonna fuck around. Da-da-da-da-da. All right, then fucking stand on it. Then when she come around, she start tripping, you gonna say she crazy. Nah, nigga, you gotta understand it's a cause and effect with everything, bro. She ain't just come out the blue and start spazzing on you, bro. You gotta be accountable. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here like, nah, I'm gonna chop these niggas up. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do that. But again, like, if you a man, stand on that. Nigga, if you want 3 girls, you want to fuck them, like, be honest, but do it in a respectful way. Not just be like, hey, look, I'm going to just do this, fuck what you think. Because, again, that's karma, that's energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You putting that out there. It might not hit you, nigga, but it might hit your daughter. You know what I'm saying? It might hit your mama. Like, somebody might try your mom. So it's just like, bro, you got to sit up here. You got to think about all that.
And the intentions behind it got to be well.
The intention behind it.
The intentions behind it, as well as the action that you put into it.
Yeah, it got to be pure. You know what I'm saying? So to all my dudes out there, like, you can have a whole lot more peace just by being honest. Be honest with yourself first, bro. And don't put up with no shit that you don't want to put up with, bro. If you're not happy, get the fuck out of this situation, bro. Because it's just gonna build up. The next thing you know, you're gonna lash out. And that goes back to them emotional ass niggas that I be talking about. Then you know you was mad that whole time, you ain't want to be with her. Then all of a sudden, like, you just want to be impulsive and whip her ass or some shit. Now you in jail. You know what I'm saying? Or you get mad that she's cheating or whatever the case may be. Let's talk about that too, because, bro, all my guys out there, I get it. Don't nobody like being cheated on. Don't nobody like that heartbreak, bro. Every different. Man, bro, it's different. That shit is real, and I ain't gonna say different. Come on, dog. It's real.
But I think I know what you're getting at. But if you're gonna put that energy out there, you got to be able to dish out. You got to be able to take what you put out, because if you putting out a certain energy and then it come right back around at you can't look at it like, damn, I'm down and out, I'm fucked up about it, knowing you did the same thing or similar or something similar to the same action.
That's accountability, bro. That goes back to one of them words I'm gonna say on every fucking episode, bro. Like, you again, like, if you out here dogging your John, in the moment she fuck around and fuck with somebody else, it's World War III, nigga. Like, you want to tear up shit, you want to blow up, get mad, fight. And that's like, again, bro, you gotta understand karma. And the moment you fuck around, bro, the moment you fuck around, you better sit up here that next day, or that same night, be like, hey, look, man, I know what I just put out. I know what I just did, bro. You know, again, I don't care how slick you think you is, bro. You can't duck the universe, bro.
Fact, bro.
You can't duck it.
And don't nobody like pain. Don't nobody like to be
hell no.
or experience pain. But again, it's the law of the universe, and it's that karma.
Yeah, facts. And once you understand that, like, a lot of issues and a lot of problems go away. Like, being honest just goes a long fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that I had to learn. I didn't always think like that. I didn't always process and go through shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I had my moments when I was flexing and shit like that, but again, it always backfired on me. Every time I cheated on a girl, it came out or something. That why karma always came back. Every time I did something to a nigga or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it always came back around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no bully. I ain't never fuck around just like, you know what I'm saying?
That's some weird shit. I got
yeah,
you.
like I ain't never been on that because I kind of understood that at an early age. It was something naturally in me to be like, you know what? Nah, just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always thinking like, shit, nigga, if he did that shit to you, how would you feel?
Facts.
And if I get to that point, I'm just not gonna fuck with it, bro. Because I'm all about peace. I got so much going on that I need to handle and take care of, bro. I can avoid a whole lot of bullshit just by being honest with the people that's around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honesty is fucking everything. You know, and like you said, it's a such thing as being too honest, but I'm honest enough where I got full control of my situation and all the relationship that's around me. When it come to women, when it come to my kids, when it come, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being real with them. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, people gravitate towards that because they know what they're going to get from me.
Right.
He's not about to just gas this shit and just tell me what I want to hear. Nah, he going to keep it a bean with you, like, every fucking time. My face card is everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your word is everything. So, that honesty and all that to all my men, bro, take that into consideration, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be a fucking man first. Be a man first. And that's, again, just being honest and standing on what the fuck you say you're going to do, bro. You going to start this business? Then start this business. You going to start working out? Then working out. Then once people see that, again, they're going to gravitate towards you because now you practicing leader characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, you have to be trusted, bro. And if I lie to you once, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how can I expect you to fucking trust me again? You know what I'm saying? Because if it was the other way around, it'd be the same shit. I'm like, damn, Queen, like, you telling me you're going to work, and I just found out you at Tyreek crib, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's out the window now.
Right, bro.
You know? And I tell niggas this too, like, and once you lie to your girl, you find out, of course she gonna be on your ass. Of course she gonna be like, oh, let me see your phone and little shit like that. I don't agree with it, but you gotta take whatever you dish out. You know what I'm saying? So if you fucked around on your girl, you gotta understand or understand why the fuck she acting the way that she's acting.
And what it comes.
Come on, bro. You gotta sit down and, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Observe these women, study the women, and not on no creep ass shit, but just to the point where, again, you got peace, bro. It ain't no peace in these relationships. Damn near every person I know that's in a relationship is fucking miserable, bro. And it all starts because of the honesty. You know what I'm saying? Everybody capping, bro. And again, like, she don't even know why she mad. He don't know why he mad. But again, it's just like the whole dynamic of the relationship. Like, just being honest. Like, all right, you know, this is what I want. This is how it's going. But if you're not happy, bro, like,
you gotta stand on that.
It's hard though. It's hard though.
It's the complacency, getting complacent and comfortable with being where you at, whether it be internally or even in the relationship aspect. If you just comfortable being with this person, you're gonna continue to do the same thing. Y'all gonna continue to keep putting up with each other because you don't want to leave, she don't want to leave, so y'all just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, I know a relationship right now, and they're both fucking miserable. They verbally abuse each other, they physically abuse each other, and it's just like. And I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, and they've been together like 7, 8 plus years. And it's just like, you know, my whole thing, it's easy for me to say this because I had to grow to this. You know what I'm saying? Because I love myself. I'm not putting up with no shit that just ain't working for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'll sit by myself, be sad or whatever the fuck emotions I gotta go through. But I'd rather go through that than sit up here and just keep building and wasting my time because I can't get that shit back. But back to them, it's just like, you know, neither one of y'all gonna make a fucking move because, again, y'all just comfortable in the position that you're in because you don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? It takes time. It takes work. I don't want to stop talking to her because I'm going to have to do it all over. I mean, fuck it, bro. Like, it is what it is. It's a process. Let's go back to it. When you break up with somebody, it's a process. Just like everything else, you're going to have to go through it. The beginning stages is always the hard stages. You want a fucking business, you got to go through the process. You're going to have to take some risks. You want to start going vegan, it's going to be a process. You're going to have to start taking some risks. It's not going to be easy. Life ain't fucking easy. And to all my men out there, comprehend that shit, understand that, and just, you know what I'm saying, and just move forward and just stand on your business, bro. You know what I'm saying? And again, like, don't put this girl through no more bullshit because you know internally you ain't happy. You don't keep fucking with this girl because you don't want to see her with another nigga. Like, we done all did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll stay with our baby mama, we'll stay with this girl, and we don't want to be with her. We're not fucking happy, but we don't want her with nobody else. That goes back to that selfish shit and just not, again, like, not being honest and things like that. if that's the case, then tell her that. But hey, look, I really don't want to fuck with you, but I don't want to see you with nobody else. But because of our pride, we're not gonna say that.
Nah, ain't nobody.
We're gonna stick around like, nah, sure, you ain't fucking with nobody else. But the moment another girl come around, nigga, you own it. You know what I'm saying? Just stand on your business, nigga. If you want to fuck with somebody else, go ahead and do that. But don't sit up here and drag her along and, you know, keep her on float thinking it's going to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, next thing you know, then she goes into another relationship and she's like, you know what I'm saying? She's on the fence about a lot of shit.
All the way there.
Yeah, and I can be stand up. I'm the most solid motherfucker in the world. But she's not going to understand that because, again, like what she went through. I'm like, come on, y'all weird ass niggas fucking these girls up. But again, I'm a hold everybody accountable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's all on the men, it's all on the woman. But little shit like that just needs to change. It's the honesty. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like she's gonna respect it, nigga. If you want 3 girls, you want to do the polygamy shit and da, like stand on that. I promise you, bruh, it's 3 girls out here that will fuck with that. But you gotta get on your shit though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here knowing you want to fuck with 2, 3 women, but you telling her, hey, nah, like I'm stand up, like you know,
You being manipulated.
You're manipulating her, bro. Because again, it's gonna backfire. You know what I'm saying? And same with these shorties, like you know what I'm saying. If you don't want to be in a relationship, tell that man, because there's some good dudes out here that give you their all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call them no suckers, but it's just like, you know, yeah. Don't type dudes. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you everything, and it's crazy. They'll be the main ones getting dogged out, bro. Ooh, bro.
They like a challenge,
They like a challenge. You know, we're gonna next episode we're gonna get a woman on here, and we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all go for the, you know what I'm saying? Like what we talked about yesterday. You got these church girls. They don't want to fuck with the niggas in the church.
They know
but you want the thug, and you want to take him to church. You want to try to get him to go to church. Like, nah, to make him stay. Nah, that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
And the ones that say they do, like, nah, I'd rather be with the dude that's in the church. Off rip is cap. They saying that, and it's I look at it more like it's a subconscious thing. Consciously, you may be saying, yeah, he cool. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna be a great husband, take care of the kids. But in the back of your mind, you know what I'm saying? The man, he got motion. He got activity going on.
Yeah, he's exciting. Yeah.
That's who you gonna rock with.
Facts, because it's about the thrill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know women get bored quick. You know what I'm saying? They easily do. So when you somebody a book scripted ass nigga, essentially, like, you know what I'm saying? She might be like, oh, this is a perfect fit because you watched a movie or something and it makes sense. But it's just like, nah, it's more to like to that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody a book ass nigga, like, you know, and it's. Again, like, they might be good, but I know women know. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, it's like, if you can predict, what this nigga's going to do, what he's going to say, where he's going to be at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know we was joking about this shit last time about the whole drama shit. I'm not necessarily saying women like the drama, but, again, they like the thrill, the excitement of not knowing what's going on, what's happening. Cause
it's not repetitive. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, like, you know, women being honest on what type of man you want, you know what I mean? Because some of y'all like expectations is just like unrealistic sometimes. I swear they want a nigga that just come on a unicorn, swole as fuck, no kids, nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? $1 million fucking dollars, and he got all this money, all this motion, and he only like you. Yeah. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. And it's not wrong with that, but again, like, women gotta understand what men go through. Women only will rock with you off of what you provide and what you bring to the table. Because again, like, a nigga can easily be like, I ain't got no money, none of these girls is fucking with me right now. Next thing you know, you up $2 million. Watch how your whole dynamic change. Then you got a woman that's gonna come around like, nah, you only need to be with one. And I get it, cause it's like, Queen, like, you weren't even fucking with me when I had nothing. So it's just like, nah, I'm gonna enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? But at the same, just be honest. Right. Just be honest. But these unrealistic expectations from dudes, like, you know what I'm saying, gotta get cut out. Same thing with women, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's two ways. Go both ways.
Yeah, because
go both ways.
Don't expect your woman to be submissive and do everything for you, and then you ain't even providing what you need to be providing. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta go half on the rent, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And she gotta cook, clean, and take care of the kids, you expect her to do that, and your nut ass out there watching football all night, like, nah, bro.
Yeah, bro. And what it is it's a conversation that's being had. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talk about men in the relationships, and a lot of people, they get to a point to where they understand what's going on, they see it, but in reality, they ain't living it.
Nah, facts. And that goes back to what was the whole topic today? People being real. Yeah, man, being honest, because again, like not only just in your relationship, just in life, period. You know, because it go a long way. Your word is everything. If I can say something and people like, you know what, I know Free gonna stand on that shit. That mean a lot. I don't want to be the dude known for like, oh nah, he be fronting, he be flexing, he be capping. Like, nah, you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like as a man, your word is everything. Being honest is everything. You set the tone. You a leader. You got kids looking at you. You got other people looking at you, bro. So again, to me, if you lie, you scared of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, and I'm gonna use this as an example. Like, fuck it, bro. This King talk, bro. Like, my daughter, mom, or something like that, she might ask me, hey, look, such and such, and like, and I tell her my answer, and she like, well, you lying. How do I know? How I know I should believe you? Da 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 da. Like trying to just have this whole debate about this shit. I told her, I said straight up, like I tell everybody else, Queen, like I don't have to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you the honest truth. What are you gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
And that goes back to everything. That goes to every woman. Any future woman that I deal with, I have no reason to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't come up to me and be like, yo, I know you got a girl. And I'm like, no, I don't. And you be like, oh, no, I know you do. Da, 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 da. I'm like, no, the fuck I don't. Why I gotta lie to you? So I can try to get you. I can be honest with you and you still gonna do what the fuck you wanna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even about to play with you or waste your time, bro.
Right.
So I'm gonna lie to you and tell you I don't have this for this certain reason. The same thing go back to my baby mama. I'm gonna lie to you because of what? What are you gonna do? You gonna threaten me or do all this shit? You're gonna do it anyway. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And again, that thing about cheating and shit, because like, damn, bro, like, if I fuck around with this girl and I know I got another shorty over here and shit like that, and I'm telling her I'm her man and I'm not fucking around, and I end up fucking her, one, I know it's gonna come back, I don't know when. Then boom, if she finds out, she be like, hey, Free, you fuck that girl? Come on, man, that's a hard pill to swallow right there, bro, because I'm gonna have to admit it. One, I'm gonna say nah, you know what I'm saying? And then 9 times out of 10, she already know anyway. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, hey, honesty, bro, that shit is everything. You know, you can avoid a lot of bullshit, a whole lot of extra drama, just by being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Being within yourself.
Be honest with yourself. Stop fucking lying, bro. If you know you, bro, if you know you bullshitting, get on your job, bro. If you know you slacking, get on your shit. If you know you need to change something, get on your shit, bro, because now you fronting to yourself. And again, that's how niggas out here depressed and miserable and all that whole nine, because again, you're not living in your fucking truth, bro. You're not happy because you're not doing what you're supposed to be fucking doing. Nigga, you know you're supposed to get on your shit a couple months ago. And now you don't know why you feeling off, your energy's not there, because again, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing because you're lying to yourself every fucking day, bro.
You gotta face reality. That's the biggest thing. Just face reality.
Yeah, you do, bro.
Deal with your circumstance and move forward.
Because you come on King Talk, you better tell the truth. Or I'm gonna chop your ass up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna know if you playing or not. You know. So again, like, that's the message for the day, man. Like again, like we gonna be honest. That's what kings do, bro. Stand on your business, stand on your truth, and you know what I'm saying. Handle what you supposed to be handling. Because again, like, we need more men out here. You know what I'm saying? Because all these playing and all these games, like, bro, like, come on, bro. You a man. Don't. If you say you ain't scared of nothing, then stand on that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta lie to your woman or argue with her. None of that shit. And to all the women out here too, like, be honest with this dude, because these dudes out here, because women, how they is with these dudes, like, that plays a big impact on them too. Like, a girl can say something and a nigga kill herself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
fuck around and the opposite and flip it. He might, you know what I'm saying?
Kill you.
Kill shorty.
Yeah, because again, these niggas ain't got no emotion, bro.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, bro, I agree 100%. Take accountability for yourself. Trust and believe in yourself. And be 100. You know what I'm saying? Especially first and foremost with yourself.
Facts. All the queens, all the guys out there, again, man, take this shit as honesty. And we just cooking. We just getting started. You know, this episode 5 of King Talk. And again, we building up. It's a million topics. We gonna touch base on a whole lot of them. And again, we pointing out shit that needs to get talked about. This ain't your regular podcast. You know what I'm saying? Again, like, I'm a man, and I'm gonna be up here chopping some of these dudes up. Because again, like, and I'm telling you, this is all from experience. Again, you ain't never gonna say us up here with no script, no anything. You know what I'm saying? All this shit is off the top. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you can tell, like, this is stuff that we've been through. I don't talk about shit that I don't know about or let alone been through. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to leave with something. And that's gonna be every episode. Because again, like, this King Talk, this powerful. This ain't gossip talk. This ain't bullshit talk. Like, it ain't none of that. So again, like, I appreciate everybody for locking in, tapping in with us. And again, like, hey, we'll be back next, in 7 days?
Yeah, 7 days.
7 days for that next one,
days.
man. Y'all gonna definitely get something from that. You know what I'm saying? So, You know what it is? It's King Free. Check us out on IG, King Talk underscore
King Talk.
824, King Free underscore 302. You know what I'm saying? And a shout out to the people behind the scenes that y'all can't see right now, to all the support and all the love that we got in here. You know what I'm saying? We recording, we got a photo shoot, so you know this shit don't go without the team. So
That's
you know,
love. That's love.
yeah.
Make sure y'all stay tapped in, man. It's episode 5. It's Quan here. You can follow me at _ YOMON, man.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love, much love.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like that.
Peace and love to everybody out there, man. Y'all stay up.
Peace, peace.